Hello folks, we are ready. So come to your seat. Take the time to pull the flesh up and away from your buttocks. Allow yourself to be really grounded into your sit bones. Use your inhale to travel down the spine, down into the earth, down to ground you even more. And allow your exhale to lift you up, to make you buoyant, extending up and out from the crown of the head. Just follow the breath for a few moments, allowing yourself to settle in. So let's bring our hands in front of our heart. And let's just do one Om to start our class tonight. So take a deep breath in. Bow your heads, release your hands, open your eyes, and walk your hands up in front of you. Really stay long through the back, draw the navel up towards the spine, extend out through the crown of the head. Actually think about lifting the outer edges of the arms so that the shoulder blades really wrap around the back body. Stay grounded through your tailbone. Each exhale, go a little deeper. And then inhale, walk your hands back, coming upright. Left hand to the outside, right arm up. Exhale, crescent on over. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, changing sides. Inhale, coming on up, and come to all fours. Set yourself up, hands right underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips, toes turned under, extend out through the crown of the head, tuck the tailbone, slight lift to the low spine, really creates a nice long, flat back. And then in your own rhythm, move through some cat-cows. Inhaling and exhaling, following the breath with the movement. And coming back to neutral. Extend the right leg out behind you, toes to the floor. Press the heel away from you. Really feel the opening through the calf, hamstring, maybe even up into the buttocks. Really press away. And then take that right leg all the way over to the right hand side. And then come up into a plank pose. Really soften through the heart. Now take the right leg up and over to the left, coming onto the baby toe side of the foot, pressing the heel away from you, and then just keeping the arms straight, drop that right hip down towards the floor. On the inhale, coming up, bringing that right foot back to plank pose, and then all fours. Other side, so extend the left leg behind you. Toes to the floor, press the heel away from you. And then inhale, lifting that left foot up, taking it over to the left hand side, sorry. And then coming up into a plank pose. Keeping the arms straight, just bring that left leg over to the right side, onto the baby toe side of the foot, and then dropping that left hip down to the floor. Inhale, press back to a plank pose, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, walk your feet up towards your hands. Uttanasana, hands to shins, inhale, half lift. Exhale, go deep. Inhale, looking up, extending out. Exhale, deeper still. And then one more time. Inhale, looking up, extending out. Heating the mask. Exhale, pull deeper. On your inhale, bring your hands to your hips. Extend to the crown of the head. And come on up standing. Soon we conquer. Soon. It's finding Uttanasana. Mountain pose. Shoulders back. Navel tucked. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, all the way up, arms to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, go deep. Inhale, arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. And release. Right arm goes across the chest, left arm comes underneath. Really try to feel this through the right shoulder. Turn the palm flat to the back of the wall behind you. And then exhale, changing sides. Exhale, release. Turn around to a wall and do a box pose. So my derriere is going to be right in your face. Sorry about that. But really, walk your feet out just a little further behind your hips. Allow the shoulders to roll up and back, so lifting the outer edges of both arms. Keep extending the crown of the head towards the wall, dropping the heart between the shoulders, navel to the spine. Inhale, walk yourself up, and find waiter's pose. So let's start with the right arm behind, baby finger side of the palm of the hand on the wall, pulling that left shoulder back, turning your gaze to the center of the room. And breathe. And exhale, walking out just a little so you can change sides. Left hand, baby finger side on the wall. Right shoulder back, turning to look into the center of the room. Exhale, release that. And come on back to the top of your mats. Inhale, arms up. Take the right hand to the left wrist. Step that left foot back behind you. Am I doing this right? Correct, yeah. And then open up, crescenting back, lifting the heart, turning the whole front of the body to the ceiling. Now come forward just a little. Bring that left hand down. Lift the left foot up off the right hand off the floor. I'm sorry. Right hand down, left foot up off the floor. See if you can still find a little bit of a crescent here. And exhale, release the foot, arm up, changing sides. The left hand grabs the right wrist, right foot back, crescent on open. Really pull that right shoulder back, lifting the heart. Now dropping now it's the left hand goes down, right foot comes up. They're dropping like dominoes here in class, folks. Exhale, release, both arms up, hands down to the sides. Okay. Come to the top of your mats. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back, high lunge. Left foot back, flank toes. Hold plank. Tuck the tailbone. Draw the navel into the spine. Extend to the crown of the head. Right hand, left shoulder. Right hand back to the floor. Left hand, right shoulder. Back to the floor. One more time, two more times each side. Pausing just a second between each motion. And then coming back to neutral. What do we do from here? Go to the floor. All the way down. Flatten the feet. Roll the shoulders. Hug the elbows. Cobra pose. Exhale to the floor. Downward facing dog. Go ahead and take this dog for a walk. Bending the right knee and then the left. Back and forth. Finding a neutral dog. Really soften through the heart. Press through the four corners of both hands. Reaching the heels to the floor. Inhale, right leg up. Step it on through. High lunge. Left leg forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, leg it. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back, high lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. Then lower to the floor or hover in chaturanga, up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up. Bend the right knee, send the right foot over to the left hand side. Come up on those right fingertips so you can actually open up, maybe look underneath your right arm. Exhale, right leg straight up to the sky and then lower to the floor. Other side. Left leg up. Bend the knee, take it over to the left, to the right. Coming up on those left fingertips, we twist open. Spread the toes on that lifted leg. Exhale, back to center, lowering the left leg to the floor, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, steps on through, high lunge. Left leg forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. One more. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right leg back. High lunge. Low lunge. Take that right arm out wide. Left hand to the left knee. Start to twist open. If the practice allows, come off that back knee and that left arm up to the sky. Really pull the left shoulder back. turning and twisting the heart to the ceiling. Exhale, unwind, framing the front foot. Plank pose. Lower to the floor, chaturanga. Up dog, cobra. Down dog. Whew. Inhale, right leg up and step forward. High lunge. Low lunge. Left arm out wide. Right hand to the knee. Twist on open. And then come up off the back knee. And the right arm up to the sky. Think about really pulling that right shoulder back, lifting the heart to the ceiling. Exhale. Frame the front foot. Left foot forward. Uttanasana. Inhale. Half lift. Exhale. Go deep. Inhale. Arms to the sky. Exhale. Hands to heart. Close the eyes. Bringing the breath back to an even pace. Actually feeling your body, sensing where it might be hurting, where it might have stretched. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high lunge. Bring the hands behind the back and release the hands onto the sacrum. It's the sacrum. Pull the shoulders up, lift the arms to the sky. You can leave your torso on your thigh or slide it in and allow the crown of the head to move down towards the floor. Focus on your breath. On the exhale, releasing the hands to the sacrum, then the hands to the floor, and then 1, 2, 3, jump switch. Hands back to the clasp behind the back. Roll the shoulders up, lift the arms up. Slide the torso off if you can, bringing the crown of the head down towards the floor. Keep lifting the hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, coming upright, framing the front foot. Step back, plank pose. Lower to the floor or chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing. Exhale, come down on knees. Spread them wide and come into child's pose. In this child's pose, really think about tucking your tailbone down. Feeling the length through the low back. On your next inhale, all fours, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, step it on through, high lunge. Come on down. Inhale, get upright. First, let's square the hips. So draw that right leg back, left hip forward. Inhale, arms to the sky. If your practice allows, coming up off that back knee. Exhale, fold forward, really reaching the hands way out in front of you. See if you can actually straighten that back leg. And then bring the left hand down to the floor and the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, frame the front foot, jump switch. And now do a little lunge. Coming upright. Spread the hips off, left hip back, right hip forward, fingertips down, heart lifts. Inhale, arms up. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. If you practice loud, coming up off that back knee. On the exhale, folding forward, really reach through the hands. This time that right arm comes down to the floor and the left arm goes up to the sky. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back, down facing down. On this dog, let's walk our feet as wide as the mat, and then roll to the outside of the left foot, inside of the right foot, and then reach the right arm up to the sky. Press the hips forward, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, spin around. Coming back to wide foot, down dog. And then moving to the other side. Spinning to the outside of the right, the inside of the left arm up to the ceiling. Again, we press the shoulders back and the heart forward. Exhale, back to plank pose now. Lower to the knees and come into child's pose. Following your breath. Next inhale, all fours, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, step it on through to high lunge. Spin back foot flat, coming upright. Whoa! Sorry folks, got disconnected. Let's do line our feet up. Inhale, arms parallel. Shoulders back, heart lifts, warrior two. Really find the front knee straight out in front of you. Back thigh lifting away from the floor, reaching with that back baby toe. Heart lifts. Turning your gaze out towards that front finger. Softening ever so much through that front knee. Making the hamstring side of the front leg parallel to the floor. Left arm to the thigh, right arm up. Shoulders back. Inhale back to warrior two. Bring the hands down behind the back and erase them. Keeping our leg placement with the arms up. Exhale. Coming forward, bringing the crown of the head down towards that front right foot. On the inhale, coming back upright, both legs straight. Arms parallel, bringing that left hand all the way forward, bending the front knee, frame the front foot, come up on the ball of the back foot, jump switch. Turn the back foot flat, come on up, standing. Line your feet up, heel arch. Inhale, arms parallel with the floor. Shoulders back. Exhale, warrior two. Really find that knee straight out of that second, third toe. Reach with the back baby toe. Lift this back thigh up and away from the floor. Soften the front thigh to make it parallel. Shoulders back. Torso comes straight up out of the pelvis. Find your breath.
Exhale, crescent back. Soften through the front knee. Breathe. Warrior two. Hands come behind the back, clasping, shoulders back. Exhale, folding forward, bringing the head down towards that left foot. Inhale, come all the way back up. Both legs straight, arms parallel, and then let's windmill the hands forward. Coming up on the ball of the back foot, coming to high lunge. And guess what? Jump switch. Spinning the back foot flat. This time we're going to go into side stretch. So bringing that left hand to the left hip, right elbow up to the right knee, shoulders back. Front fingers on that right hand are active, so the muscles of the lower arm are engaged. Take that left hand back behind you, palm to the ceiling. Look back to the open palm. Really pull the shoulder back. Inhale it up to the sky. Exhale it out over that left ear, and then turn your attention up to it. Think about that left baby toe. Reach it out. Shoulders back. Finding your breath. Make a nice long line from the left middle finger to the left baby toe. Inhale, left arm up to the sky, straighten the front knee, find Trikonasana. Hand can come to the shin, a block, or down to the floor. Both legs strong and straight. Keep the tailbone tucked under, opening up the front of the body. Exhale, bringing the top hand down to the floor. Bend the front knee, come up on the ball of the back foot, and bring both hands to the front knee. Starting to make our twist to the right, right hand to the hip, twisting open. Or if your practice allows, that left elbow can come to the outside, handstand in prayer, and we twist and look up to the lifted elbow. And we can sing a song if you want. Any suggestions? Something short, perhaps?
Please release me.
Please release me.
Exhale, release me. Frame the front foot, jump switch. Spinning the back foot flat. Finding side stretch. Let's see, that's my left elbow on my left knee. Left finger is active. Right hand goes back, palm up. Look back. Roll the shoulder onto the back body. Inhale up to the ceiling. Exhale out over that right ear, and then turn your awareness up to your right fingertips. Think about the back thigh lifting up and away from the floor. Nice straight line from that tip of the right middle finger to the outside of the baby toe. Breathe. Right hand to the ceiling, straighten the front knee, Trikonasana. Pull the shoulder back. Tuck the tailbone under. Both legs straight and strong. Exhale. Windmill the arm down. Come up on the ball of the back foot. Bring both hands to the front knee. Start to twist open to the left. And then if your practice allows, that right elbow can go to the outside of the left knee. Hand stack in prayer. And we twist open. Please release me, let me go, for I don't love you anymore.
We'll have to pay ASCAP if you're not careful.
Oh shoot. Exhale, unwind, frame the front foot, downward facing dog. Knees to the floor, child's pose. Wrap that tailbone underneath you. Feel the length that provides to the low back. Draw the navel up to the spine. On your inhale, all fours, please. Let's see. Press up, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, stepping on through high lunge. Flatten the back foot, bring both hands to the inside of the front foot. You can really make a little bit longer of a stance here, because I like you to try to drop your shoulder, your right shoulder underneath that right thigh, bringing the right hand to the outside, underneath the right leg. Then we're going to start to twist, bringing the left arm up to the sky. Now lower the the left hand to the sacrum, bringing the right arm up behind and going for the clasp. Once you have the clasp, think about drawing that left shoulder back, staying soft for the front leg, extending to the crown of the head. Exhale, slowly unwind, framing the front foot, step back, plank pose, lower the knees, and just pause. Find your breath, knowing that we're going to move to the other side. Doors are locked, you can't leave. Press on up, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, step it on through to high lunge. Bring both hands to the inside of that left foot. Flatten the right leg. Flatten the right foot. And take that left hand, left shoulder underneath. And then inhale, right arm up to the sky. Lower the right hand down behind you to the sacrum, lifting the left hand up, going for the clasp. Once you have the clasp, try to draw that right shoulder back, really extend out to the crown of the head, soften through the front leg, engage the quad on that right leg, so lifting the kneecap. Exhale. Unwinding, framing the front foot, step back, downward facing dog. Lower down to the knees and come into child's pose. On the inhale, up to all fours, downward facing dog. Slowly walk the feet up towards the hands, coming into Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, deep. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. And release. Usually I ask this sooner, but how y'all doing? Yeah, I'm glad we didn't turn the heat
Warm
on.
it up.
I said, I'm glad we didn't turn the heat on. We thought about it. All right, we're going to go into downhill skier. So place your feet right under your hips. So get a nice, maybe a foot, maybe not quite a foot, bend on your hips. And then bend the knees, bringing the forearms down to the thighs. Palms face each other, really reach through the fingers. Tuck the tailbone, lift the navel to the spine, extend through the crown of the head. We're going to move into a twist, so moving to the right. Take that left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Stacking the hands in prayer. Keeping both knees bent. Turning to look up to your right elbow. Exhale, come back to downhill skier. Moving to the other side. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee, and stacking prayer, and we twist to the left. Exhale, come back to downhill skier. Straighten the legs, bringing the hands down to the floor. Walking the feet in just a little. Lift the right foot, take the left hand over and hold the baby toe side of the right leg. Bend the left knee, twisting open, lifting the right arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Remove the hand from under the foot. Uttanasana, both legs strong and straight. On the exhale, slight bend, lifting the left foot, placing the right hand on the outside of it. Keep the left leg straight, right knee bends, left arm up to the sky. Exhale. Left hand. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, go deep. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. And close your eyes. And release your hands, open your eyes. I'm going to wait till my glasses defog. What's next? Come on down to all fours. Hands right underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Toes off the floor this time. Toes down to the floor, heel behind you. Inhale, left arm up. Bring the left forearm down to the floor. Turn the toes to the center of the room, lifting the right arm up to the sky. You can stay up on the back toes, or actually if you flatten them, it'll be a little bit more challenging. Exhale, lower the top hand to the mat, coming up into on both hands, keeping the right leg lifted, then bend the right leg, take the left hand back, and go for the clasp. Spread the toes. Exhale, release back to bird dog, and then release the arm and leg to the floor. Other side. Let's see, my left leg goes back. Heel to the wall behind you, toes to the floor. Inhale, right arm up, bird dog. Turn your gaze to the very tip of your mat. Reach the heel. Go ahead and bring that right forearm down to the mat. Turn the toes back to the center of the room. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. And again, if you flatten the back foot, it might make it a little bit more challenging. Exhale, lower the hand, coming up on both, lifting the left foot, going back for the clasp. And exhale back to bird dog. And arm the leg to the floor. And just sit back on your heels for a minute. Let's see. We're going to move up into half moon next. So if you need a block at the top of your mat, please place one there. Ready? Let's come to all fours and then downward facing dog. Lifting the right leg up, stepping on through, high lunge. Spin the back foot flat, come all the way up standing. Line up your feet. Inhale, arms parallel to the floor. Let's first go into triangle, Trikonasana. And then lowering the top hand to the floor, to the hip. Bending the front knee, and then popping on up into your version of half moon. Hands beyond the block, on the floor. Left arm up to the sky. Left toes point to the center of the room. Heel to the wall behind you. Exhale, lower the hand. Step back, Uttanasana. Jump switch. Spin the back foot flat, coming upright. Line your feet up, arms parallel to the floor. First, let's pull ourselves over for Trikonasana. Hand to the shin or all the way to the floor. Right hand to the hip. Look at that space in front of your mat. Bend the front knee and pop on up. Heel presses to the wall behind you. Toes to the center of the room. Right arm up to the sky. Exhale, lower the top hand to the floor. And then just bring the right foot down to join the left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, leap. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot back. High lunge. We're moving into Vasisthasana. So let's step back to plank pose. And then turn to the outside of the left foot, bringing the right foot up as a kickstand if you need it. Make sure that left arm is right underneath that left shoulder. Right arm up to the sky. Again, you can use the kickstand or both legs stacked on top of each other. Spread the toes. Lift the hips away from the floor. Shoulders back. Reach to the crown of the head. Navel to the spine. Exhale, plank pose. Knees to the floor. Let's do a quickie down, child's pose. A quickie. Inhale, all fours, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, or it should be right leg. Right? Oh, no. We're gonna spin. We're gonna spin here. Ain't no lifting yet. Come to plank. Now spin to the outside with that right foot. Bring the right hand to the center. Left foot can come out as a kickstand. On the baby toe side with that left foot. Left arm, right foot. Left arm up to the sky. Really reach. Pull the hips up and away from the floor. Spread the toes. Exhale, plank pose. Knees to the floor. Child's pose. Inhale, all fours, down dog, and walk the feet up towards the hands. Uttanasana, half lift on the inhale. Exhale, big. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. And release. Once again, let's go into tree pose. So let's start with our right foot as the, hey, no leaving.
I'll be back.
Right foot's the foundation. You can do the heel to the ankle, foot to the shin, or the foot all the way up. Wherever the lifted leg is, really press that into the standing leg. See if you can, as you tuck the tailbone, if you can open this knee up a little bit more so it's more parallel to the front of the mat. Hands eventually find their way to the heart. And Beth, you can do the standing, there you go, and just hold the knee. Establish your drishti. Turn to your focus, turn to your breath. On the inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Palms to the center of the room so you roll the shoulders onto the back body. Exhale, arms parallel, palms down. Turn to the bent leg. Move back to center. Hands to heart. Re-establish your drishti, and then close your eyes. And then dissolve the pose. Other side. Left leg's the foundation. Again, heel to ankle, foot to shin, or all the way up. Really tucking the tailbone allows this knee to open up a little bit more. Eventually, we find our hands to prayer. Really establish your drishti here. Press that lifted foot into the standing leg, creating a bandha, a lock. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, arms parallel, palms down. Shoulders back, heart lifts. Turn to your standing leg. Come back to center. Reestablish your drishti. Bring your hands to your heart. Do a little do-si-do. And close your eyes. And dissolve the pose. You're going to need your block for this next one. So just place it in front of you. We're going to move into Hangman's Tree. So let's start with our right foot as the foundation, crossing that left ankle up and over. Hands find the right of prayer. You want to work to see if you can get that left shin parallel to the floor, left foot flat. Come on. Go ahead and bend the standing leg. Open the arms out, finding Janu Mudra. Exhale, folding forward, bringing the heart down to the shin. Now open the arms way out wide, to the right and to the left. You're going to bring that left hand to the block in front of you, and then the right arm goes up to the sky. Then you bring the right hand to the hip. See if you can now bring that left elbow to the bottom of the left foot. You might have to hold on to yourself. As the elbow comes to the bottom of the foot, the right hand comes up into prayer. Come on, Joe, we can do it.
See it.
All right. And then dissolve the pose. Sorry, Maureen. Okay, guess what? We can do the other side. All right, so left leg's the foundation, right foot comes up, crosses over. Hands to prayer. Then we bend the standing leg, sitting back. Now open the arms up into Janu Mudra. I think what it is for me is I'm looking at that damn screen. Folding forward, heart down to the shin. Open the arms up like a big airplane. Now bring that right hand to the block, left arm up to the sky. Now the hard part, we're going to bring that right elbow to the bottom of the right knee, and then bringing the hands into prayer. Exhale, release, and dissolve the pose. Praise Jesus. All right. I get home. That wasn't supposed to be that hard. Okay. We're going to come back to box pose at the wall. So just turn around, find your wall, top of a chair. Something you can lean on. Soften to the heart with the outer edges of the arms. Extend the crown of the head to the wall in front of you, lifting the navel to the spine. Inhale, walking the self back upright. We're going to try to do that with our feet on the wall now. Box pose the opposite direction, or box pose the other way. So coming on down, facing away from the wall. Bringing your hands to the mat. Coming up into down dog, and then finding the wall with your foot. Really pressing the shoulders together on the back body. If you want to play with lifting one leg then the other, you guys look great. Beautiful. Changing sides if you haven't already. And then coming back down to the floor and coming to child's pose. And coming back upright. So we're going to do a thigh stretch. And you can do it at the wall or just on your mat. If you're going to do it just on your mat, it would be this. And then if you're going to do it at the wall, bringing the heel. Slide the mat closer. Bringing the knee to the corner of the baseboard and the wall, allowing the foot to travel up, and then bringing the opposite foot in front of you, coming upright. If you're up against the wall, think about the hips moving back. The lifted heel is coming to the outside of that hip. And then if the arms can, they can go up. We haven't done this forever, have we? I can tell. Exhale, release the hands. Come on down. And we're changing sides. So again, if you're at home, doing it on the mat, this is what it's going to look like. Whoa, 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 not like that. There we go. Right view in the wall, heel to the baseboard, toes up the wall, opposite foot forward, coming upright. And then the arms can go up. Exhale, release, and come down to the mat. Gonna do everybody's favorite pigeon pose. So, let's go to down dog. Craig, you can do reclined?
Yeah.
Okay. So moving into downward dog first. Lifting the right leg and stepping on through to high lunge. Then walking the right foot over to the left side. Dropping that right leg down to the floor. First, let's start by framing the front foot, the front leg with our hands. Back foot to be flat or up on the toes. Exhale, holding forward, coming down to the elbows, down to a block. Really think about this front foot, in this case it's the right leg. Really press out to the mound of that big toe, dropping the outer edge of the right hip down to the floor.
Think about that front of the left thigh moving down to the floor. If your practice allows, arms can go out in front of you and the forehead can come down. Think about drawing that right leg into the hip socket, pulling it back in space, and then softening through the groins, using your breath to create space. Feeling this through the right hip, right buttocks, maybe the right hamstring. On your next inhale, start to come upright. Straightening the front leg again, turning the back toes under, press down facing up. Lifting the left leg, stepping on through the high lunge. Walking the left foot over to the right side of the mat. Dropping the left leg to the floor. First, let's frame that front foot. Coming upright. Lifting to the heart, shoulders back. Exhale. Folding forward, coming down on the elbows. Again, drop that outer edge of the left hip. Feel as if the top of the right thigh is moving down to the floor. Bring the whole left leg into the hip socket. Soften. Use the breath to create space and then move into that space. Keep making nice little adjustments each time. On the inhale, start to come upright. Frame the front leg, step back. Downward facing dog. And then come on down to your knees. Cross your ankles. And come back to seated. So you're going to need your strap. Hopefully they're all long enough. So you want to create one big loop with your strap. And it has to be one that is taut, so it's not going to slide. Now you're going to take that, hopefully it's big enough, you're going to wrap it around your torso. Make sure the buckle is off to the side someplace. And this is a crazy mixed up boat variation. So bring the strap up underneath your armpits. Bring the other end of the strap to your feet. And then you're going to lift your feet. So you should be able to lean back into your strap.
Bring your strap from the underneath your shoulders, like up by your armpits. And then, if you can, bring the arms out. Whoa! Lift the heart. So arms back. Craig, I don't think yours is long enough. You might need two of them.
I love this.
Yeah.
Because I suck at this.
I
I suck at this. I really do. And it's just so good. Oh my God. I could sit here
That's a
forever.
good way to teach this
Yeah.
to people.
I'm sorry for my bad language.
You're fine.
So then on a,
I'll show my mom.
is it a longer one?
This.
The ones with the silver buckle are the longest ones we have.
Yeah.
So Robbo, you really want your strap to be higher, okay? Come on out of that.
Mine's not
It's
plastic.
like you're floating in water.
I know.
Yeah. It's a, you gotta watch your head. Alright, so that was kind of fun. That's a prelude to a little boat series we're gonna do here. So, bring your feet out in front of you. Torso back, hands underneath the thighs. Roll the shoulders, lift the heart. One leg up, and then the other. Shoulders back, press to the heels. Now release the hands, open the arms up. Straighten the legs if you can. Draw the navel in and up to the spine. Lift through the heart. Shoulders back. Exhale, dissolve. Okay, next one. You're going to come into boat pose again. This time we're just going to hold back to the thighs, right? Now you're going to take your right hand and go for your right big toe. Straighten the left leg, and then straighten the right leg up, and then open the left arm up out behind you. Exhale, dissolve the pose. Other side. Hands behind, shoulders back, lift the feet. This time the left hand grabs the left big toe, right leg goes out. Oh wait, I'm sorry, saying it all backwards. You all got it though. So do the other side, right? Why is this side harder? Exhale, dissolve the pose. Okay, one last one. Hands behind the thighs. Lift the feet, cross the ankles. Take your right hand and go for the right big toe. Now extend the left arm out behind you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Exhale. One more side. You pulled your big toe out of the socket.
I feel like I am.
Oh, God. Okay, now, let's see. So you can do the other side. So make sure that the left leg is on bottom, right? And reach and grab the left big toe. Extend the leg straight. Open the arm out to the side. And exhale, dissolve. Find a seated position. We only have 5 more pages to go. Let's come into Dandasana, staff pose. Think we can buy a little more straps?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Hands come alongside the thighs, lifting up through the heart. Pardon me, ground to the heels, back of the calves, back of the thighs. Inhale, lifting that right knee, sliding that left foot underneath. The left heel to the right sit bone, and then the right leg out. Twisting to the right, we bring our left hand to the outside, twisting open. Make sure you stay grounded for that right big toe. And if your practice allows, the left elbow can come on the inside, fingertips to the floor or to the sky as we twist open. Exhale, unwinding, come into Dandasana. Other side. Lifting that left heel or knee, sliding the right foot back. And then that left foot comes up. And then we start to twist to the left. And then again, if the practice allows, that is my right elbow on the inside, hands to the ceiling or fingers to the floor, twisting open. Make sure you stay grounded through that left big toe. Exhale, unwind, Dandasana. Bring the hands behind you, fingertips point towards you. Point the toes to the center of the room. Inhale, lift up into a reverse plank. Really roll the shoulders back, lifting the heart. Keeping the hips lifted. Exhale, lower down. And come on down to your backs. Thank God.
I heard that too.
We're going to first do some bridge poses. So bring your heels 6 to 8 inches from your bottom. Toes point straight to the top of your mat. Elbows come alongside the rib cage with the fingertips to the ceiling. As you press the elbows into the floor, start to lift your hips to the ceiling. Rolling the shoulders underneath the back body as the hips rise and the heart comes to the chin. Think about pressing the knees to the center of the room. On the exhale, lowering the hips, hands to belly, and just allow yourself to rest for a minute. And then sit yourself up. We're going to go up one more time. Elbows along the side of the rib cage. Inhale, lifting the hips, rolling the shoulders underneath the back body. Walking that right foot to the center, lifting the left leg up to the sky. Lowering the foot to the floor, and then changing sides. Lowering that foot to the floor, lowering the hips to the floor, hands to belly. Lift the feet off the floor, grab the back of the thighs, and then roll yourself up to seated. Jani Shirsasana. Jani Shirsasana. Right leg out. Left leg in. Turn to the straight leg. Really feel it being grounded. Need a strap here, go for it. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward. Think about bringing the chin to the top of the big toe. Forehead to the elbow. Forehead to the elbow. No. Forehead to the knee. Feel the length in the back. Really extend through the crown of the head. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, sliding that right hand underneath the right calf. Left arm up and crescent over. Inhale, coming up. Left hand back behind us, right hand to the hip. Rolling up onto the left shin, right into the sky. Exhale, hips to the floor, and change sides. Turning to the straight leg. You sit tall first, press out to the mound of the big toe. Exhale, fold forward. Again, we're thinking about putting the chin on top of the big toe or the forehead down onto the knee. Think about that whole right side of your body moving forward while the left side moves back. Inhale, coming upright. Left arm underneath that left thigh. Inhale, right arm up and then crescent on over. Inhale, upright, right hand to the floor, left hand to the hip. Rolling up on that right shin. Exhale, lowering to the floor. Come on back onto your backs. Bend your knees and bring your feet up to either side of the mat, so nice wide placement of your feet. And then drop the knee, bring your arms up into cactus, I'm sorry. And then drop the knees over to the right hand side. If your practice allows, that right foot can go on top of the left knee. Join that knee just a little closer to the floor. And then removing the foot, bringing both knees to center. Before you move to the other side, first make sure your feet are as wide as the mat, and then drop the knees over to the left. And again, if possible, that left foot can go on top of that right knee. Drawing it just a little closer, feeling the opening through the low back. Releasing the foot, bringing the knees up. Straightening the right leg, lifting the left leg up off the floor. Holding the back of that left thigh, draw that whole left leg up and over the head. And then open your arms up into a T, dropping that left leg over to the right hand side. Really reach to the heel. Inhale, left leg to center. Exhale, left leg off to the left. Right toes should stay pointed to the ceiling. Left heel reaches to the outer wall. Toes up to the shin. Inhale, left leg up, right leg joins it. Go ahead and hold both the legs. Pulling the legs up over, and then lowering the left leg to the floor, right leg still up to the sky. Lowering arms to the side, right leg to the left. Reaching to the heel, toes to the shin. Right leg up, right leg to the right. Left toes straight up to the ceiling. Right leg up, left leg joins it. Reach around, grab back of both thighs. Pull them towards you. Dropping the knee, bending with ease, reaching between, grabbing the big toes. Happy baby. Flowing from right to left. And dissolving this pose and finding Savasana. Allowing palms open to the ceiling. Taking this time to have gratitude. Start to deepen your breath. With your next inhale, bring animation back to your body. Wiggling your toes, your fingers, rolling your wrists and your ankles. You like, you can extend your arms way up above your head. Nice long stretch. Pointing the toes to the center of the room. And then as you're ready, bending the knees, rolling over to one side or the other. And just pause for a moment in the fetal position. Taking your time. And then as you're ready, using the strength of your arms, pressing yourself up to seated, bringing your hands to your heart. And we'll start as we finished. No, we'll finish as we started. Take a deep breath in for one arm together. Namaste. Thanks for being here, folks at home. Thank you, 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 thank you. We'll be here next week. There's still space in our summer retreat in July if anybody's interested. We have 1 bedroom left, but lots of commuter stuff, so